Now, a big push in the legislature to restore funding for special tech schools for high school kids. They learn special skills like how to work on cars or even airplanes. ABC 15's Kim Tobin joins us live from West Mech out in Glendale. And Kim, this school, it sounds like, is all about to see some budget cuts out there. They're going to see those kick in really soon.
Yeah, July 1st, actually, Katie. And if you take a look around here, this is actually their classroom. You can imagine that really a budget's going to be different in this kind of classroom than your normal typical high school. The kids do lots of different things. We were watching them inspect this plane today. They were looking for any kind of problems that would happen to make sure this plane could take off safely. So lots of different maintenance and different industries and careers that they have in this. But school officials say if their budget is slashed, they won't be able to keep teaching.
It's not your average classroom, not your typical homework, and that's why these kids like it.
Coming here, finishing this, I'll be ahead of most of the people my age.
This is West Mech's aviation technology program.
We're looking for electrical connections,
where many of these high school students, like Leslie Sosa, hope to get certified and find a job right after high school.
to become an aircraft mechanic and get hired at an airport.
But in last year's state budget, Governor Doug Ducey cut the funding for these kinds of schools by about $30 million. 45% of the $70 million the state pays them now.
We will go away. These programs will cease to exist.
Under the governor's proposal, these tech schools would compete for a $10 million a year grant.
$10 million is not $30 million. That is just to stay even. These are not new dollars. These are stay even dollars.
The cuts are set to go into effect by July, but a Senate bill in the legislature this year hopes to restore the money. The governor's office sent us a statement in part saying they know these programs are important and are open to good ideas for a balanced budget. As these students hope to move on to good-paying jobs after graduation, they also hope the opportunity sticks around for other kids for years to come.
There are a couple of different bills hoping to restore funding. Senate Bill 1258 and Senate Bill 1130. They are getting a lot of support right now. Meantime, the governor's office says their state officials will be going around Arizona getting reaction to these budget changes and working closely with the legislator to really see how to move forward with this, something we will be watching very closely this session. We'll throw it back to you in the studio.